I want you to notice the sentences that so many of us secretly repeat inside. Everything is too much. I can't relax. Life is overwhelming. People are impossible. Nothing ever calms down. Those thoughts feel familiar, don't they? And when we think them again and again, we begin to believe they are true. But let me say this very clearly. What you repeatedly think becomes the world you live in. If you tell your mind that chaos is everywhere, it will show you chaos in everything. If you tell your mind peace is nowhere, peace has no chance to reach you. But the beautiful truth, my dear, is that the opposite is also true. If you tell your mind that peace is possible and that you deserve it, your entire reality begins to soften. Today, I want you to feel the possibility of a new inner world, a gentle world, a world that feels calm, safe, soft, loving, and steady, the kind of world you have secretly longed to live in for years. And that world does not begin in your home, your city, or your circumstances. It begins in the quiet space right behind your thoughts. We are not here to chase calm or demand peace from others. We are here to realize that peace is an inside job. You don't wait for life to behave before you relax. You relax first and life follows. You don't wait for everyone else to be kind before you feel safe. You feel safe first, and people respond to your energy. Life is always mirroring where your mind rests. When you carry inner chaos, the world seems loud, rushed, and threatening. But when you cultivate inner calm, everything feels gentler. The world responds to the tone of your thoughts. So let us choose thoughts that build a peaceful home inside. You can say this with me, softly, like a promise to your own soul. I create a peaceful world to live in, starting inside my own mind. Notice how that feels. Even that one sentence brings a little more spaciousness, a little more ease, a little more light. A peaceful mind is not something that suddenly appears once everything is perfect outside. A peaceful mind is a decision you make in the middle of the mess. Peace is not the absence of noise. Peace is the presence of inner grounding. Peace is not control. Peace is trust. Peace is not silence outside. Peace is silence inside. And I want you to understand something profound. You are not at the mercy of life. Life is responding to the energy you choose. Every morning you wake up with a new choice. Will I carry the stress of yesterday, or will I begin fresh? Will I assume the worst, or will I breathe and allow the best? Will I attack life with tension, or will I partner with life in peace? Every peaceful thought is a brick in the foundation of the world you are creating. Every loving breath is a seed planted in the soil of your tomorrows. You are not just thinking, you are building. You are constructing the atmosphere you will live in. You are writing the script for how life will treat you. Peace is not passive. Peace is creative, strong, powerful. A calm mind is a magnet for a calm life. I have known countless souls who believed peace was something earned only after all their problems vanished. They waited for the phone to stop ringing, the children to behave, the workload to lighten, the world to change. But the world rarely hands out calm. Calm must be chosen. It must be created. It must be practiced. Think of a tree in the middle of a storm. The wind is loud, the branches shake, but the roots are steady. Peace is not the storm disappearing. Peace is the root that holds firm. Inner calm is your root. With inner calm, you move with more wisdom. You speak with more compassion. You react with more grace. You attract more harmony. When your mind is peaceful, your body relaxes, your heart opens. Your decisions improve. Your relationships soften. Your life transforms from the inside outward. And so, instead of saying, life stresses me out, begin saying, my peace influences my life, because that is the truth. Let's practice something together. Take a breath that is just a little deeper than usual. Feel your body respond. Feel your nervous system shift even slightly. And as you breathe out, imagine sending peace across the landscape of your entire life like a warm light that moves through your home, through your relationships, through your day ahead. You may not see the changes yet, but energetically everything is adjusting. Your peaceful thought is already traveling into your world, and I want you to feel proud of yourself for that. When we cultivate peace, we are not ignoring problems. We are approaching them from a place of power. A chaotic mind cannot solve anything. A fearful mind only imagines more fear. But a calm mind sees clearly. A calm mind hears guidance. A calm mind trusts, and trust is the heart of peace. When you trust that life is on your side, you no longer fight everything. You allow, you soften, you flow. You become someone who creates harmony wherever you go. The world needs more people like you, people who build peace instead of demand it. So say with me again, with a little more confidence now, I create a peaceful world to live in. Let's talk about emotions, because peace does not mean you never feel upset again. Peace means you learn how to listen. Every feeling, even anger, even fear, even frustration, comes with a message. Feelings are messengers, not enemies. When you suppress them, they get louder. When you judge them, they tighten in your chest. But when you welcome them with curiosity, they soften. So when a difficult feeling arises, instead of saying, "This is bad," try asking, "What is this feeling asking me to notice?" Often, the answers are simple. I need rest. I need kindness. I need boundaries. I need to breathe. Isn't that beautiful? Your emotions are guiding you toward peace, not away from it. One way to reset emotionally is something I call compassionate naming. I feel anxious. I feel tense. I feel overstimulated. Just naming the feeling reduces its intensity. The brain feels safer when it understands what is happening. And then we breathe. There is a simple, powerful technique, 4-7-8 breathing, that tells your body it is safe again. Inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Try it now. With each breath, your nervous system receives a message. We are okay. We can relax now. Isn't it wonderful that relief lives inside your own breath? And once the body has calmed, speak gently to your feeling. Thank you for letting me know something needs attention. That is emotional maturity. That is inner leadership. That is how peace begins. It is not reserved for special people. It is available to anyone who chooses to return to it again and again and again. You don't need a quiet life to have a quiet mind. You only need a willingness to return, no matter how many times you drift away. You can always begin again. Every moment is a chance to become softer. Every breath is a chance to create calm. Every thought is a chance to build a peaceful world within. Now place your hand on your heart one more time and affirm this with your breath. I create a peaceful world to live in by choosing peace inside myself. You are doing beautifully, my dear. Peace is already growing in you, and because of that, your entire life is beginning to change. And now that you've begun to feel this beautiful peace awakening inside you, I want to deepen it with you, because peace is not just a pause. Peace is a lifestyle, a way of living, a way of caring for yourself, a way of choosing your inner world again and again. The more you protect your peace, the more powerful it becomes. And so we learn to guard our energy, not out of fear, but out of reverence. Your peace is sacred. Your calm is sacred. Your inner world is sacred. And only you can decide what you allow to enter that space. You have permission to walk away from anything that drains you. You have permission to change your habits, your schedule, your environment, your relationships. If they cost your peace, the price is too high. Some people are like sunshine. You feel lighter after being around them. Others are like storms. They pull your energy inward, demanding, criticizing, overwhelming. And you are allowed to choose which direction you turn. Not everyone gets the privilege of your inner world. Not everyone deserves access to your heart. Not everyone has earned the right to influence your thoughts. So ask yourself gently, does this person expand me or shrink me? Does this situation soften me or harden me? Does this thought bring peace or fear? Your peace is the truth. Everything else is just noise. When you care for your energy, peace becomes easier. You become selective, not judgmental, selective, because your spirit is precious. Because you spent too many years giving away pieces of yourself to people who didn't know what to do with them. Because you are no longer available for emotional chaos. Because you are designing a peaceful world one decision at a time. So take a moment and reflect. What are the energy drainers in your life? Complaining, self-criticism, gossip, doom scrolling, overthinking, trying to win the approval of people who cannot even approve of themselves? And now reflect on the energy boosters: time in nature, deep breaths, warm showers, laughter, stretching, prayer, a quiet cup of tea, music that softens your mind, people who listen with love, words that heal instead of harm. You do not have to remove all the drainers in one day. Simply begin shifting your focus. One less negative habit, one more supportive choice. One step toward peace is still peace. You can even whisper to yourself, "My peace is sacred. I protect it with love." Feel how that statement strengthens you from the inside, like a shield made of compassion. You are not shutting the world out, you are letting yourself in. Here is something I want you to understand. What you allow is what you live. If you allow chaos into your thoughts, chaos becomes your day. If you allow fear into your heart, fear becomes your identity. But if you allow peace gently, consistently, peace becomes your home. So instead of spending energy controlling the outer world, you choose the inner one. Because the outer world is temporary, constantly changing, unpredictable. But your inner world, you can rebuild it, redesign it, decorate it with new beliefs, nourish it with new words. Your inner world is where your true life is born. Every thought you choose is a brick in the foundation of that inner home. Every loving belief becomes a window that lets light in. Every moment of calm becomes a door that opens toward new blessings. The more peace you build inside, the more peace life reflects back to you. The world becomes what you believe is possible. So let us choose the beliefs that support peace. Not just one belief, a foundation of 5 truths that you can return to whenever life feels heavy. The first truth is, I am safe in my world. Safety is not only physical, it is mental, emotional, spiritual. When you feel safe inside, the world softens outside, your nervous system rests, your heart opens, your mind becomes clearer. You stop preparing for danger and start preparing for joy. And you realize that most of the monsters you feared were just thoughts dressed up as threats. Take a deep breath now. Let your body feel what safety might feel like, even if it is a new feeling, even if it is just a glimpse. Hold it, cherish it. You are allowed to feel safe. The second truth is, I choose thoughts that nourish me. To nourish means to support growth, to give strength, to restore what was tired. So ask yourself, are my thoughts feeding my peace or feeding my stress? Thoughts are like food. Some energize your spirit, others deplete it. And you get to choose what you consume with your mind. You can say, I am doing my best. I am learning. I am allowed to rest. I am becoming someone I love. Those thoughts nourish you. They create calm. They help you heal. When you choose thoughts that are kind, your entire world becomes softer. The third truth is, I am allowed to rest. My dear, rest is not something you earn by suffering. Rest is not a luxury. Rest is a right. In quiet moments, your body repairs, your mind resets, your soul recharges. When you rest without guilt, you give the universe space to help you. Peace cannot enter a constantly busy mind. So allow the pauses, allow the stillness, allow the nap, allow yourself to do nothing with full permission. Because rest is not laziness, rest is where miracles grow. The fourth truth is, I release what doesn't support peace. Letting go is not a loss. Letting go is relief. You can let go of the argument in your head. Let go of the pressure to fix everything. Let go of the memory that hurts every time you revisit it. Let go of the criticism that was never yours to keep. You do not have to hold every emotion, every story, every task. You can set them down like heavy bags at the side of the road. This no longer supports my peace, and so I release it now. Imagine how much lighter life becomes when you practice that one sentence. And the fifth truth is the most powerful one of all. Everything is working out for my highest good. Even when life feels confusing, even when you can't see the plan, even when it seems like things are falling apart, often they are falling into place. You are being redirected. You are being protected. You are being prepared for something softer, wiser, more aligned. Peace is trusting that the universe knows what it's doing. Peace is letting life support you. Peace is remembering that love is always behind the scenes. You can look at a closed door and think, something better must be coming. That single thought removes so much fear. So breathe with me now. Feel these 5 truths settling into your heart. I am safe in my world. I choose thoughts that nourish me. I am allowed to rest. I release what doesn't support peace. Everything is working out for my highest good. Say them slowly. Say them like love. Say them until they feel like the only truth left in your mind, because they are, my dear. Peace is not something you wait for. It is something you create, thought by thought, choice by choice, breath by breath, and you are doing it beautifully. You are learning to be gentle with yourself. You are building a sanctuary inside your mind. You are becoming someone who wakes up each day and says, "Today, I choose calm." You are not escaping life. You are elevating it. You are not ignoring problems. You are approaching them with wisdom. You are not running from the world. You are creating a peaceful one from within. And I want you to take this in deeply. Every moment you choose peace, you heal generations of chaos. Every time you protect your energy, you teach others how to honor their own. Every peaceful thought becomes part of the collective peace of the world. You are creating more than calm for yourself. You are contributing to healing the planet. What a beautiful purpose. What a beautiful role you are claiming. What a beautiful soul you are. So place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Feel the rise and fall. Feel your body respond to this truth. Peace lives in me. Peace begins with me. Peace expands through me. And as you step into your day, remember, the calmer you are on the inside, the more beautifully the world arranges itself around you. Your peaceful world is already forming. Keep choosing peace and watch everything transform. You know, I used to be a woman who tried to control everything. I believed that if I planned enough, worked enough, worried enough, I could prevent anything bad from happening. I thought control was safety. I thought control was love. I thought control was power. But the truth is, control was only stress wearing a mask. It made me rigid. It made me anxious. It made me forget how supported I already was. And one day I realized something liberating. Life works better when I soften, when I stop forcing outcomes, when I stop trying to push the river. Life flows beautifully when I allow it to flow. Letting go is not giving up, my dear. Letting go is trusting that there is a loving intelligence greater than your fear. It is trusting that the universe has already heard your heart's desires and is arranging the perfect path, even if you can't see the blueprint yet. When you loosen your grip, you give space for miracles to enter, and this is the essence of peace. I trust life. Life supports me. Every time you say that, you release tension from your body. You release the belief that you must carry the world. You allow yourself to be guided instead of struggling alone. You become a partner with the universe, and nothing feels more peaceful than that. Let's breathe into that truth together for a moment. Inhale deeply through your nose and feel your belly widen. Exhale slowly through your mouth and feel your shoulders drop. You do not have to control every detail. You do not have to solve everything today. You do not have to have all the answers to be worthy of peace. There is wisdom in rest. There is guidance in patience. There is clarity in surrender. And when you loosen your grip, life can place blessings into your hands. I often tell my students, stop trying to make everything happen and let life happen for you. Release the timeline. Release the fear. Release the urge to rush. Beautiful things are coming, and peace is the path that allows you to welcome them with grace instead of exhaustion. Now let us talk about quiet, the kind of inner silence that nourishes your soul. The world today is noisy, too many voices, too many opinions, too many screens screaming for your attention. It is no wonder anxiety has grown louder inside so many hearts. Constant comparison, constant criticism, constant consumption. It is not natural for the nervous system. Your mind needs silence the way your body needs air. So what can we do? We can choose to detox our mental space. We can make our mind a sanctuary instead of a battlefield. We can become selective with the energy and the information we allow in. You are not required to know everything happening in the world every moment. You are allowed to log out. You are allowed to mute the chaos. You are allowed to walk away from conversations that poison your peace. You can create sacred pauses each day, moments where you close your eyes, enter your breath, and return home to yourself. I love calling it a holy inner room, a private space inside you that only love may enter. You can go there anytime. In the morning before the world wakes up, in the afternoon when your mind feels crowded, at night when your thoughts start spiraling. Simply place a hand over your heart and say, "Peace lives here. I choose to be with myself for a moment." That simple practice begins to rewire your relationship with your inner world. When you make silence a habit, chaos loses its power. When you make solitude a friend, loneliness fades away. When you give your spirit space to breathe, clarity appears. Peace isn't found. Peace is created by what you stop allowing to disturb you. And there is a beautiful tool that brings instant calm: gratitude. The moment you appreciate something, your breath, your body, the roof above you, the softness of your pillow, the sunlight coming through your window, fear loses its grip. Gratitude turns a worried mind into a peaceful one. Gratitude turns a stressful day into a sacred one. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is missing to what is abundant. It is the fastest emotional reset available to the human heart. In 1 second, you can go from tension to peace simply by noticing what is already supporting you. When you say, "I am grateful," and my world becomes peaceful, you are sending a signal to your subconscious. There is goodness here. I am safe. I am supported. And the subconscious responds by softening the body, slowing the breath, calming the heart, Think of gratitude as sunlight. Wherever you shine it, life begins to grow. If you shine it on relationships, they become warmer. If you shine it on your body, it becomes healthier. If you shine it on your finances, opportunities begin to appear. If you shine it on yourself, you become gentler, kinder, more loving to the person you are becoming. One moment of gratitude can stop an entire spiral of fear. So anytime the mind starts overthinking, stop and ask, what is one thing, just one, that I can appreciate right now? There is always something, a cup of tea, a friend who cares, a future that feels hopeful. The fact that you woke up this morning, the fact that you are breathing, the fact that you are listening to words that want to heal you. How beautiful that is. My darling, peace is not something you wish for. Peace is something you practice. And every time you practice peace, peace becomes easier. You are training your nervous system to live in a new frequency. You are teaching your heart a new language. You are showing your mind that it is safe to relax. And the more peace you choose, the more peace becomes who you are. This transformation is already happening inside you, gently, naturally, consistently with every conscious breath, every loving thought, every moment of gratitude. You are not the same person you were even a week ago. You are growing quieter inside. You are growing softer. You are growing wiser. And the world around you will begin to reflect that inner shift. Imagine, for a moment, the version of you 1 month from now, if you kept protecting your peace. A calmer face, softer eyes, a kinder voice to yourself, a body that feels safe in your presence. Imagine how differently you will move through the world, not reacting to everything that used to bother you, not chasing approval, not absorbing other people's chaos. You will feel rooted, steady, empowered, guided, free. And imagine how life will treat you when you radiate that energy. People will approach you differently. Opportunities will find you without struggle. Relationships will become more loving. Solutions will appear exactly when needed. Because when you are peaceful, life becomes peaceful. Let us affirm these truths together now, with confidence and softness. I trust life, and life supports me. I protect my peace with love. I release the need to control. I choose what nourishes my mind. I am grateful, and my world becomes peaceful. Say them slowly. Say them with breath. Say them like you are speaking to every cell in your body, because you are. Your voice is the messenger of peace. Your thoughts are the architects of peace. Your heart is the home of peace. Peace is becoming your new normal. Peace is becoming your new way of living. Peace is becoming your new identity. You deserve to feel safe. You deserve to feel calm. You deserve a life that feels like a gentle exhale, and that life is already unfolding beneath your feet. Trust the timing. Trust the process. Trust the quiet work happening inside you. All is well. All is working out. All is supporting your peace. I am so proud of you. I love how committed you are to taking care of yourself. Your inner world is transforming, and the world around you is about to follow. Keep choosing peace, my dear, and watch everything begin to bloom. Close your eyes for a moment. my darling, bring to mind someone who has hurt you, someone whose words or actions left a bruise on your heart. Notice how your body reacts when you think of them. Perhaps your shoulders tighten, perhaps your breath goes shallow, perhaps old disappointment rises like a wave. Now, instead of pushing the feeling away or pretending it doesn't matter, I want you to gently place your hand over your heart. Breathe into that place of tenderness and whisper to yourself, this pain is asking to be understood. You see, the very people who create chaos in our lives are often carrying chaos within themselves. Hurt people hurt people. People who cannot love themselves struggle to love others. People who feel unworthy project their wounds outward. When we truly understand this not as an excuse, but as compassion, something miraculous happens. We stop personalizing their behavior. We stop believing we caused the harm. We begin to see from truth instead of fear. And in that moment, peace becomes possible again. Peace is not pretending that nothing ever hurt. Peace is understanding that we can release the hurt anyway. Peace is not about being right. Peace is choosing freedom. So when your mind urges you to replay the wound, to argue in silence, to prove that you were good, stop, breathe, press your heart gently, and declare, I choose peace over being right. I choose freedom over resentment. I choose love over fear. Because peace is not weakness. Peace is a profound expression of strength. Now imagine that this person who hurt you is not the villain of your story, but another soul trying to remember how to love. Perhaps they forgot their worth. Perhaps they never learned how to feel safe. Perhaps they are still healing from pain you never saw. When we meet others with compassion, we liberate ourselves first. Compassion doesn't mean keeping painful people close. It doesn't mean allowing harm to continue. It means we release their behavior from the prison of our mind. We loosen the grip of the past. We soften the sharp edges of memory. And as we let go, our heart finally has space to breathe again. Peace is spaciousness. So breathe into that space now. You are not excusing anything. You are simply choosing not to carry the weight anymore. My dear, every time you forgive, you free your own future. Every time you choose peace, you invite healing. Every act of compassion you give returns to you multiplied. You are not here to win battles with wounded people. You are here to rise above the battlefield entirely, and you can. Oh yes, you can. Let us shift together now from compassion for others to compassion for yourself. Take a slow inhale. Feel your belly soften. Feel your ribs expand. Feel the air reaching the deepest parts of you. And as you exhale, let your shoulders melt. Let your jaw soften. Let your thoughts quiet down. Underneath all the noise in your life, there is a place inside you filled with calm, filled with softness, filled with the purest peace. That peace has never left you. It only gets covered when fear takes the microphone. But peace is your default. Peace is your home. Deep at the center of my being, there is an infinite well of peace. I have spoken this truth for decades because it is not poetry, it is spiritual fact. Peace is built into who you are. It is written into your very design. And every moment you return your awareness inward, you rediscover what was always there. Let me guide you into that center. Imagine walking down a gentle path inside yourself, each step taking you closer to stillness. You reach a quiet garden. There is a soft light shining from within the earth. You kneel down and feel the warmth of that light rising through your palms, flowing into your heart, calming every muscle and every thought. This light does not judge you. It does not rush you. It simply reminds you, you are safe here. You are loved here. You are home here. Peace is not something you earn. Peace is something you allow. And each breath is an invitation to allow more. Your mind may wander. Old worries may try to call you back. Let them float by like passing clouds. You do not need to analyze or fix anything. Allowing is enough. Allowing is powerful. Allowing is healing. As you rest in this inner sanctuary, notice how life feels softer. Notice how possibility feels wider. Notice how your heart whispers truths that fear once silenced. Here, in this sacred quiet, you hear wisdom, you hear clarity, you hear the voice of love. That voice guides you, that voice protects you. That voice is always available when you choose to listen. Now let us bring this peace into the world around you. Every peaceful thought you think sends a ripple of healing outward. Your energy influences the space you walk through. Your calm invites calmness in others. The world becomes gentler when you become gentle within. So today, let's release the old belief that the world must change first before you can feel peace. The truth is the opposite. When you create a peaceful world inside your mind, the outer world begins to reflect that peace back to you through kinder experiences, through loving people, through solutions forming effortlessly. What I give to the world, I experience in my world. Give peace, feel peace. Give grace, receive grace. Give love, become love. You do not have to fix every person or solve every problem. Your greatest gift is the calm you bring. Peace is contagious, but so is chaos. You get to choose which one you spread. Whenever life feels overwhelming, place your hand on your heart again. Let it be your signal, your reminder, your sacred ritual. Hand on heart, deep breath, and say softly, I am safe in my world. You may not control every event, but you control the atmosphere inside you. That is where your power lives. Peace is not found in a perfect life. Peace is found in a centered mind. Let's anchor this truth in you with love. I create a peaceful world to live in, starting inside my own mind. Say it again. Say it gently. Say it like a promise, because that is what it is, a promise to come home to yourself every day. You are the author of your inner world. You are the guardian of your peace. You are the one who decides what energy enters and what energy leaves. And you always, always have the right to choose what feels like love. Now imagine going into your day from this place of grounded peace. Imagine conversations going smoothly. Imagine challenges feeling smaller. Imagine your reaction slower, softer, kinder. Imagine others calming just by being near you. When you change your inner world, everything you touch becomes touched by peace. My dear one, may you remember this truth every morning. Peace is my power, and I protect it with love. Let that be the way you walk through life gently, steadily, confidently, knowing that your inner calm creates your outer joy. Take one more deep breath with me now. Let peace fill you. Let peace guide you. Let peace become the language you speak through your energy. And when the world forgets what peace feels like, you will remind it simply by being you. All is well. All has always been well, and all will continue to unfold beautifully for you, because you choose peace, and peace chooses you. If you have listened to me all the way to this moment, I want you to take a pen or open a note on your phone. We are going to create something together, your new daily lifestyle of peace. Because peace is not a one-time achievement. Peace is a practice. Peace is a repetition. Peace is saying, I choose calm even when chaos calls your name. Peace is how you show love to yourself. What I am about to share with you are simple rituals, yet they hold extraordinary power. These practices are not about perfection. They are about devotion. Devotion to your well-being. Devotion to your spirit. Devotion to your inner world, which creates your outer world. So let us begin lovingly, intentionally, gently. Every morning, before you let the world speak into your mind, let you speak into your world. Stand, sit, stretch, any position that feels loving to your body, and repeat 7 times. I create a peaceful world to live in. All is well. Why 7? Because 7 is the number of completion. It is the number of alignment. It is the number that whispers to your subconscious, this is real, this is safe, this is truth. You are not trying to convince life to be calm. You are reminding yourself that calm exists within you already. What you say first becomes what you feel later. So let your first words every morning be an act of peace. Throughout the day, life will give you opportunities to choose again. Someone may test your patience. A situation may not unfold as you expected. Your mind may try to fall into old habits of worry, rush, defense. In that moment, pause, breathe, place your hand over your heart, ask softly, is this worth losing my peace over? 99 times out of 100, the answer will be no. That one pause can save your whole day. Peace is not ignorance. Peace is intelligence. It is power. It is priority. It is self-protection through love. And then, my darling, we breathe. 5 minutes a day of conscious breathing can transform your entire nervous system. Inhale, peace comes in. Exhale, tension leaves. Inhale, love enters your cells. Exhale, fear dissolves. Inhale, I am safe. Exhale, all is well. This simple ritual rewires the brain. Your mind learns. It is safe to slow down. It is safe to trust. It is safe to relax. And your body begins to heal. One of the greatest habits you will ever cultivate is non-judgment. In those moments when a negative thought appears, and it will, don't fight it, don't chase it, don't argue with it. Let it float by like a cloud in the sky of your mind. The sky does not hold on to every cloud. It watches, it welcomes, it releases. You can do the same with your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind them. You are the vastness, not the passing weather. Another practice of peace is gratitude. Oh, my dear, gratitude is the fastest way to shift from survival mode into expansion mode. Every night or every morning, write down 10 things that felt good. They don't have to be grand, they just have to be real. The smile of a stranger, the comfort of your pillow, a meal that nourished you, the ability to breathe, the fact that you woke up again today. The more you appreciate, the more life gives you to appreciate. Gratitude is the magnet for miracles. Finally, before bed, close the day with love. Whisper, I surrender this day with love. Restore my peace. Let every worry go back to where it came from. Let every burden fall off your shoulders. The night is the universe's workshop. Let it work for you while you rest. Rest is not laziness. Rest is healing. Rest is trust. Rest is choosing peace over productivity. So let's gather these practices gently. Speak peace into your morning. Protect peace throughout the day. Breathe peace into your body. Release judgment over your mind. Notice peace in your blessings. Surrender peace into your sleep. Every day, you are building a world inside that feels like home. And that home will become the world you experience outside. Now, my love, we are going to deepen this transformation through one of my most powerful techniques, mirror work. The mirror is not glass, it is a portal to relationship, the most important relationship you will ever have, the one with yourself. When you look into your eyes, you are not looking at flaws or imperfections. You are looking at your soul. The soul that has survived every storm, the soul that continues to rise, the soul that deserves love from you. Stand in front of the mirror. Look gently into your own eyes. You may notice resistance. That is okay. You may feel sadness. That is healing. You may feel love. That is remembering. Say slowly, with deep presence, I choose peace. I choose love. I choose me. Again, softer, right into your reflection. Let the words travel from your voice to your ears, to your cells, to your heart. Say, I am safe. My world is safe. Because when you believe you are safe, the world becomes safe. When you believe you are supported, life supports you. When you believe you are loved, love finds you everywhere. Every time you look into that mirror, tell yourself the truth. I am the creator of my inner world. I am allowed to feel peace in every moment. I am worthy of my own calm. Your eyes become healed eyes. Your words become healing words. Your presence becomes a healing presence. And slowly, beautifully, the peace you choose radiates outward. Your home becomes peaceful. Your relationships become peaceful. Your experiences become peaceful. Peace becomes your identity, and your identity creates your life. Here is something I want you to remember forever. If you want a peaceful world, You must first be willing to be a peaceful person, not perfect, not silent, not passive, peaceful, centered, compassionate, boundaried, honest with yourself. Your peace does not depend on others behaving well. Your peace depends on you choosing love. My dear, if the world feels loud, become quieter within. If the world feels harsh, become softer within. If the world feels chaotic, become the calm. You are not reacting to life, you are creating life. And you are creating it from the thoughts you think and the vibration you hold. Right now, place your hand on your heart once more. Breathe in and say softly, I create a peaceful world to live in, and it begins inside me. One more time. I am safe. I am calm. My world is peaceful. Yes. Love. Yes. That is the truth. You are becoming a sanctuary, a home for peace, a living example of how love transforms everything it touches. And life will respond to this new frequency in you with blessings, with harmony, with softness, with grace. All is well. All has always been well. And now peace is leading the way. And now let us continue together. You've been listening with such an open heart, and I want to honor that with a practice that goes directly into your subconscious mind. Because peace is not a place you visit. Peace is a belief you install. Peace is a muscle you strengthen. Peace is a voice inside that becomes louder and steadier each day you choose it. Affirmations are not magic spells. They are reminders of what is already true. The more you speak them, the more they shape how you think, how you feel, how you live. So I invite you to read these slowly, breathe between each one, and feel how they settle into your body. Repeat each statement 3 times, letting each repetition deepen the connection. I create a peaceful world to live in. Again, I create a peaceful world to live in. One more time. I create a peaceful world to live in. Notice how your chest softens. Notice how your shoulders drop. Notice how your heart whispers, yes. Now repeat, my mind is peaceful. My body is relaxed. Again, my mind is peaceful. My body is relaxed. One more, my mind is peaceful. My body is relaxed. What a loving message to give yourself. You are telling every cell that it is safe now. Continue with me. I allow only loving people into my life. Yes, you deserve that. Repeat again. I allow only loving people into my life. And again, I allow only loving people into my life. Feel that boundary. Feel that self-respect. Feel that shift in what you are willing to receive. Now breathe deeply and say, peace flows to me and through me. Again, peace flows to me and through me. And one more gentle repetition. Peace flows to me and through me. There it is, the river of peace awakening inside your soul. And finally, the affirmation that brings all of this into harmony. All is well in my world. Again, all is well in my world. And once more, with full trust. All is well in my world. These may feel like simple words, but simple is powerful. Simple is grounding. Simple is truth. Every time you say these affirmations, you are declaring who you are becoming. You are not hoping for peace, you are choosing it. You are not begging for safety, you are embodying it. You are not waiting for life to calm down, you are calming life from the inside out. That is the beauty of your power. If you wonder whether this inner work is truly changing you, it is. Transformation often begins quietly, gently, softly. It starts with tiny shifts the world might miss, but your heart will feel. So let me tell you some signs that you are becoming a peaceful person, a peaceful soul, a peaceful home for yourself. First, drama stops being entertaining. When you are at peace, chaos no longer feels exciting, it feels draining. You stop needing intense highs and lows to feel alive because calm becomes your new alignment. When someone tries to pull you into conflict, you notice how uncomfortable it feels, not because you are weak, but because your energy has risen. Peace has raised your standards. Another sign, your intuition becomes stronger. When your mind quiets, your inner voice finally has room to speak. You start knowing what feels right without needing to justify or explain it. You trust your instincts. You honor your boundaries. You follow the wisdom that lives inside you and always has. And as peace grows within you, you will notice your energy becoming lighter. The heaviness that used to sit in your chest begins to dissolve. Breathing becomes easier. Your face softens. You laugh more quickly. You worry less often. You start enjoying small things, deeply sunlight, stillness, a warm cup in your hands. Joy does not need to be loud. Joy becomes steady. Healthy relationships will start to show up, not because you chase them, but because your energy invites them. Peaceful souls attract peaceful souls. People who once drained you begin to fade from your life, and those who nourish you come closer. It isn't rejection, it is alignment. You are not losing people, you are gaining yourself, and that changes everything. You will sleep better because the mind that once kept you awake with worry has learned how to rest. Even your breathing becomes richer, slower, fuller, because your body finally trusts. It doesn't need to be on high alert anymore. Notice another beautiful shift. You stop reacting and start responding. You no longer feel the urge to prove something, to win an argument, to have the last word. Silence becomes a friend. Stillness becomes a resource. Not everything demands your energy. Not every invitation to conflict deserves your presence. Your peace becomes your decision, not a negotiation. My darling, this is evolution. This is healing. This is evidence that you are remembering who you have always been, beneath the fear, beneath the noise, beneath the expectations of others. You may also discover that time feels different. Mornings feel kinder. Nights feel softer. You move slower, but somehow accomplish more because your energy is focused. You choose rest without guilt. You honor your limits. You understand that burnout is not a badge of honor. Love is. Peace is. Clarity is. Your nervous system begins to trust you again because you are finally giving it what it has needed all along: safety, softness, acceptance. And here's one of the greatest signs of all. Life begins to feel like it is working with you instead of against you. Things start aligning. Opportunities appear. Solutions arise before the chaos does. Why? Because your frequency has changed. Peace is not passive, peace is magnetic. As you continue choosing peace, your outer world will reflect your inner transformation. The right people stay, the right doors open, the right path appears. You stop searching for home because you have become home. And the most extraordinary part, you begin to realize that you are not becoming peace. You have always been peace. You are simply removing everything that is not truth. So if you are sleeping better, you are becoming peace. If you are breathing deeper, you are becoming peace. If you are smiling at simple moments, you are becoming peace. If you are saying no with love, you are becoming peace. If you are letting go of what hurts, you are becoming peace. If you are choosing stillness over noise, you are becoming peace. You are growing in ways you cannot always see, but your soul knows. Every step you take toward peace is a step back to yourself. And every time you say, all is well, you are creating a world where all becomes well. My darling, before we finish this time together, I want to wrap you in the most comforting truth I know. As you create peace in your heart, peace surrounds your entire life. You are not just hoping for peace. You are not just wishing that someday you might feel calm. You are becoming peace itself. You are creating a world from the inside out, and that world begins with every thought you choose. If your inner world is chaotic, the world will look frightening. When your inner world is gentle, the world softens to meet you. What you focus on expands. What you nourish grows. And the peace you practice becomes the peace you live. We have explored so much together. You have learned that peace isn't a destination you reach once life becomes perfect. Peace is a daily decision you make, even when things are uncertain. Especially then, you learned how a calm mind creates a calm body, and a calm body creates a calm life. You learned that every emotion you feel deserves understanding, not judgment, because emotions are simply messengers asking for love. You learned that breathing can reset your whole nervous system, and that a single exhale can release fear that has been holding on for far too long. You discovered the importance of managing energy, protecting the precious light inside you from drains, distractions, and drama. You realize that environments and relationships are either building your peace or taking from it, and now you choose with more wisdom. You learn that you are allowed to rest, to pause, to give yourself what you need, not later, not when you finish everything, not after you earn it, but now, because you exist. And that is enough. You learn that peace is created by your beliefs. Every time you say, I am safe, your body listens. Every time you say, all is well in my world, life responds with opportunities to prove you right. You saw how letting go of control allows blessings to flow. When you stop forcing the river to run your way, the river guides you exactly where you need to be. You learn that silence can be a sanctuary, a holy place inside you where wisdom rises and fear fades. You learn that releasing mental noise gives space for your soul to speak. You remembered that gratitude is the quickest doorway out of fear, lack, and overwhelm, because when you appreciate what's here, what's here appreciates. You discovered that compassion is not a weakness, it is a frequency that frees you. When you choose peace over being right, you release the chains that resentment places around the heart. And you learn that grounding yourself in spirit, in something greater than your worries, brings you back home to your center. Deep at the center of your being, there is an infinite well of peace. That peace never left you. You simply forgot where to look. My love, you have done such beautiful inner work. And I want to tell you something very important. You do not need to earn peace. You do not need to fix yourself to deserve peace. You only need to allow it. Peace is your birthright. Peace is your natural state. Peace is what remains when you release what you were never meant to carry. When you lay down the heavy armor, the criticism, the fear, the old stories that say you must fight to survive, you find that life has been trying to hold you gently all along. You find that the universe has been waiting for you to relax. You find that your heart knows the way home. As you continue to choose calm thoughts, loving beliefs, and kind inner dialogue, your world will shift in ways you can't yet imagine. People who once drained you will quietly drift away. Habits that once hurt you will no longer feel satisfying. Environments that once overwhelmed you will no longer feel like they have power over you. Why? Because you reclaimed your power. Because you remembered that the peace you desire lives inside you. And now, the outside world has no choice but to reflect that truth. Whenever fear tries to return, because it will try, gently you now know what to do. Place your hand on your heart, breathe in, breathe out, and say, I choose peace. Every single time you do that, your nervous system will soften, your heart will steady, your mind will release the need to predict every outcome. You can trust life. You can trust your path. You can trust yourself. You are not walking alone. Peace is walking with you. Think about the world we all live in today. So much noise, so much rushing, so much comparison and worrying. But you are different now. You are a bringer of calm, a guardian of inner harmony. You are building a new type of world, one peaceful breath at a time. When you choose not to argue, when you choose not to join the chaos, when you choose not to abandon yourself to please others, that is power. That is evolution. That is healing. Imagine for a moment that you are sitting in a garden. The sky is soft, the air is gentle, and the earth beneath you feels like a friend. A quiet stream flows beside you, reflecting sunlight like diamonds on the water. As you breathe, you feel the peace of this place enter every part of you, your mind, your shoulders, your chest, your stomach. And now imagine that this garden is inside you. It has always been inside you. Whenever you need rest, whenever life feels loud, whenever the world demands too much, you can close your eyes and return here. Your peace is a home that never moves, never leaves, and never closes its doors. This peaceful home inside you is not just for you. Every time you choose peace, you give peace. Every time you speak with kindness, you soften someone's day. Every time you remain calm, you create safety for others. Peace does not end where you end. It radiates, it expands, it multiplies. The peace you cultivate inside your heart becomes the peace that touches your family, your friends, your relationships, your environment, your world. The peace you give returns to you multiplied. What a beautiful cycle to create. So, let me ask you now, who do you become when peace leads the way? How do you speak? How do you treat yourself? How do you walk through the world when you know everything is happening for your highest good? You rise, you shine, you breathe deeper and live slower and love more easily. You appreciate moments, you forgive faster, you find joy hiding in the simplest corners of life. You choose softness, not because you are weak, but because you finally understand true strength. That is what peace does. It strengthens you with gentleness. And if ever you forget, because being human means forgetting, sometimes remember these simple words: all is well in my world. This is not denial. This is not ignoring your challenges. This is choosing to trust that even in moments of confusion or discomfort, life is leading you somewhere better. Peace is not the absence of storms. It is the ability to remain calm in the rain, knowing the sun always returns. As we close this loving journey, I want you to feel the truth of this affirmation. Fill your spirit like warm light. I create a peaceful world to live in. And as you say it, notice how the world around you pauses to listen, because the universe responds to peaceful hearts. The universe rearranges itself for peaceful minds. The universe celebrates peaceful souls. So, my darling, take this peace with you everywhere you go. Speak gently to yourself. Treat yourself like someone you deeply cherish. Protect your energy with love, and keep returning again and again to that infinite well of peace at the center of your being. It is always there. It is always ready. It is always you. Let us finish with the most powerful blessing I can offer you. As I create peace in my heart, peace surrounds my whole life. I am the source of calm in my world. I am safe. I am loved. All is well. This is your new identity. This is your new normal. This is who you are now. And remember, my dear one, the peace you choose today becomes the life you live tomorrow.